I hit my camera right when I was getting ready to start, so we'll see how much fun that is. Hello, hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So I am doing a duck. A duck. We'll see what happens here, but we're doing a duck. Yellow is one of those colors that never seems to ever stay, for a lack of a better term, solid to me. Like, it always kind of shines through. Like, it takes a lot to me to get it to really cover, if that makes sense. And I have 3 different yellows going into this. I'm going to change my brush in just a second, because this brush it's a, I don't know if you can see it, but there's slotted sections. And so I kind of wanted that for down here, but not necessarily for the head. I've been sneezing a lot today. The heat came like in full force. And so we've had these really cool days. It's June 4th. All my days are blending together. And so we just now that we're in June, I live in West Virginia, and it's just now starting to get to the point where it is cool or warm. We had so many cool days, so I feel like my sinuses are now finally kicking up to what it should have been, like in April or May or something. So hopefully I won't sound as much like a frog tomorrow. I don't feel sick. I just, you know how like the allergy thing sounds. So Owen is doing pretty good. He's struggling a little bit today with when summer break is over, and it's really hard for him right now because he doesn't completely understand that he's not going to summer school, because usually every summer for the last several, he has gone to summer school. But our county decided, instead of 6 weeks with pretty much every day there was a holiday in there, so they take the 1 day off, 1 or 2 days depending on the year. But this year, instead of having the full 6 weeks every day, they decided that they were going to only have 1 day a week, and it was going to be 8 to 11, so 3 hours. And I mean, he would ride the bus there and ride the bus home, but the problem is he knows that summer school before was 5 days a week, and so it would have been too complicated and too stressful and too, he would have been expecting what he was expecting, which would have been the 6 weeks. So I can't make it that much more difficult on him by having that, like, so I'm not sending him to summer school, because he would come home on these Mondays and be like, where's the rest of my school? Why am I only going 1 day a week? And he can handle, like, he knows his therapy is only one, it's several days, but it's different therapies, different things. So he understands when, you're not doing something every single day. But the problem is, that's not what he expects. And so I didn't really want to send him to something that would make it more difficult for him to understand. So I just knew it would not go over well with him to have it the 1 day a week. So I just told him they canceled it, and they, I know they were having trouble finding bus drivers and teachers and aides and everything else to work 1 day a week. I mean, that, just, it did not make a lot of sense. Now, this is when I should always let my paint dry a little bit longer, but we're gonna make it work, because and I really didn't want eyes that big, but that's okay. They'll all work out. It'll all work out. So I got a good report on my eyes. I had gone to the doctor in April because I had these flashes and everything. And when you have cancer, cancer leads to cancer. And so, I wanted to make sure there was nothing seriously wrong with my eyes. And thankfully, it wasn't cancer or, anything like that was going through the problems. I had some floaters and some other trauma, but it was not cancer, and it's completely healed, and that was good. So I didn't have to worry about that. The eyes are definitely bigger than I wanted them to be, so I'm going to put some eyelashes to really, like, make them even more obnoxious. I wanted these little petite eyes, but like I said, sometimes that doesn't work the way you think it's going to work. They really are bigger than I wanted. Whoops. Let's see if I can roll with the punches here. Roll, roll, roll. My yellow paint is not helping me at all either. So I'm just going to have to get over it. I'm making more of a mess than I need to be making. I used to, I can't tell you how many eyes I've had to, like, completely take off, or thought I needed to take off. Oops, now see, I'm going to make it worse. I'm just going to keep making it worse, I'm telling you. So I'm just going to not keep doing that. Yeah, when I first started, eyes and me have never gotten along. And so there was so many times I thought I needed to take the eyes off, and I'd have to like wait in between. She looks mad now. She looks mad. And this is not helping because I have a lot of black on my brush, and that is truly not helping the process here. So instead of stopping, I'm gonna just keep going. Oh, I cracked myself up. I quack myself up. How about that? Okay. She's got focused eyes now. Maybe I need a little, oops, let's see. I don't know why that's got stuff in there, but it does. I'm gonna put just a little white in there. She's very focused. Oh, I feel like I need her to be, okay, see, I told you I was gonna make it worse. Oh, I felt like I needed to make her beak different so that maybe she'd look like she was smiling, but I don't think that was what I did. I don't think I made her smile. So let's do sometimes you should just stop while you're ahead. And this is one of those times. But that's okay. We're pushing ourselves. That's what. We're just gonna keep going now that I've messed it up again. See? You know, own it. Own it. Own it. Own it, own it, own it. Okay, this is what's maybe bothering me, is that these are so big. They look out of place. So maybe she'll smile a little bit more if I have less of the white in the eye. Okay. Well, it's fitting. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to keep working. I'm going to just let it be. So I sign O for Owen, and then L, and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.